Guys, this is bad. So, since my last video feeding these guys, I went to go give my Charlie girl a mouse, and yeah, she wasn't coming out to get the mouse. So, like like normal, like usual, I placed the mouse down, just to let her come out and take it like she usually does. After a couple minutes of her just not coming out, I'm like, that's a little strange. So took all the hides out, took everything out. Sure enough, she's gone. She's not in there. So I'm like, okay, before I stop panicking. Now this tank, it does have a backdrop. However, the top of the tank sucks because it bows on like the back corners, if that makes sense. It is a used tank. I bought it off of somebody, and I believe the person who had it, the heat lamp that they had on it was too big, so it kind of like melted the stick a little bit. I don't know if you can see this right here and right here and right here. So I kind of Mickey Moused it with some cardboard. I glued it over here because this was the side that was really like bowing up the most. And yeah, you know. So I went to go feed her. I went to go give her a mouse, and she was there. So I took the backdrop out too, thinking that she might be behind it because sometimes they do get behind that backdrop. And for those of you out there who never experienced losing your snake, before you start to panic, and if the tank has a backdrop, take that backdrop out because sometimes they will get behind it. So that's what I did. Here's the backdrop here. And yep, sure enough, she wasn't there. So I started ripping my bedroom apart. Started ripping it apart, looking for her. And what I actually have done, I made some little booby traps. So this is the mouse that I went to feed her. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it right here by the radiator so it stays nice and warm. But at the same time, I took some tin foil and I made like little tunnels, and I just scattered them around the room, under the bed, behind the dressers, just that way there, if she is still in the room, which I'm hoping that she is, because I don't know why, but for some reason my house, it gets kind of cold at night. Well, at least the rest of the house. I'm sure right now you can see me sweating, and that's only because my bedroom is really warm. For example, here's Zeus's tank, 82, humidity 66. That's just his. Here's Nina's. Now they just fed earlier today. 85. I'm not sure if you can really see that back there, but it's close to 70. And then that one right there, that's right on 60. It's pretty hot. It's pretty humid in here. So I don't think that she left this room. At least I'm hoping that she's not. Guys, I really need you to send some positive vibes my way. Please pray. She is such an awesome snake. I mean, I've only had her for a short amount of time, and I really don't want to see anything happen to her. She's a wicked, wicked friendly snake. As soon as like I come home, she will, well, not as soon as I come home, but as soon as she realizes that I'm home, she'll start going up. She'll come out of her hide and start going up to the top of the tank like she wants to come out, because she has realized, she put two and two together, that if she goes to the top of the tank, I'll take her out. And I'll take her out, I'll handle her, and she's fine. I don't know if you guys follow me on my Instagram. I don't know if you follow my Facebook, but I have posted pictures, videos on there as well. And again, There's a link in the description for my GoFundMe page. Anybody out there, please, please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please, from the bottom of my heart, if you can donate anything, if you can help me in any sort of way, it would be very greatly appreciated. And like I said, not only would you be helping me, but you'll be helping my animals too. And now, with her running away, it's just one more thing for me to worry about. One more thing for me to stress about. Honestly, I just, you ever feel like no matter how much you do, it's not good enough? Whether it be at work or at home, for your family, for your friends, you know? You ever just feel like no matter how hard you work, you ain't going anywhere? You know, you're chasing dreams, but at the same time, you need to live in reality. And you need to take care of your life right now, your life today. Well, I have dreams too, and my dream is to one day be able to have my own facility where I can keep these animals and bring in animals from outside, bring in animals from people who can't take care of theirs anymore, and care for them, and maybe even look for new homes, kind of like an adoption facility. Only me personally, I wouldn't charge an arm and a leg. I'd make it a little bit more reasonable, but stricter stipulations. That way, they're not just any average Joe is gonna walk out of the door with this expensive, beautiful reptile that needs and is required so much love and attention and care. Now, obviously, I live up here in Massachusetts. I live in a pretty cold area, so part of my dreams is to move down south. I've always wanted to move down south. Louisiana, Florida, I've always wanted to. And then I got into reptiles, I got into snakes, and I got into lizards. Started watching all these guys. I started watching all these videos on YouTube. And it's just like my interest exploded. My interest grew into, a passion. And it was something that, it's something that makes me happy inside. Like, caring for these animals makes me happy inside. And I know that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I do, and right now I'm just in this rut, and it's like no matter how hard I'm trying, I can't pull myself out. And that's why I'm asking you guys, anything that you could do, $1, $5, $10, whatever, anything that you could do would help so much. Listen, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna try to find this little girl, but I will keep you posted. All right. So if you don't see a video on YouTube, check Instagram, check Facebook, because I do post over there as well. But in the meantime, guys, stay safe. Have a good weekend. Be kind to each other. Take a second and, just be kind to somebody. You see people and you don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what they're going through at home. You don't know the kind of struggles that they're dealing with, that they're going through. So when you see somebody at work or at Dunkin' Donuts or wherever, just take a second and be kind. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next one.